Hello, 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 everyone. What is going on? James here, and I am with Mr. GC himself, GW Boy 14.
Hello, everybody. Happy episode 200.
Yes, sir. Episode 200 indeed, and that's all I got to say.
And to celebrate with 200, we're going to look back at nostalgia stuff.
No, I was going to say you've kindly done a big not nostalgia intro. You've kindly done an episode 200 intro. But no,
Yeah,
it's not. We're not looking back on the podcast. We're just looking back on stuff in general.
yeah.
Myself and George are going to bring 2 video games forward to the table, 2 films, and 2 TV shows.
Hell
So
yeah.
there's nostalgic ones. I'm pretty sure I know George's 2 TV
This
shows.
one, TV show, right?
I'm pretty sure I've got it on the lock. Obviously, I'll be honest if I've got the prediction wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of have an idea what films you'll pick, but I'm not 100% sure. On games, I've got no clue. Absolutely no clue. Maybe Pokemon Go.
I didn't think you'd know the games, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've got absolutely no idea because obviously I would say Pokemon ones, but you only had a PS2 back in the day, didn't you? So
And there was a game on the Wii there that I enjoyed.
oh shit, I forgot that you had a Wii. Fuck.
Poke Park, I think it was called.
Okay, we'll see if that makes it on the nostalgia trip. Obviously Liam was meant to be here, but unfortunately,
He got
he
the coronavirus.
he just said he feels under the weather, so he doesn't want to come on. So that's each their own, innit? Let's watch this. Oh dear, I'm so worried about this now. I'm bloody worried. Let's just. But thanks for doing the intro. Well, I might not be saying thank you. I might be saying something else at the end. But
It's very low quality of what I did because I didn't have a lot of time to film.
Alan's not going to turn off. How about Ben? Ben, are you? What the fuck is he watching?
This is hard to believe. This man is thought to have committed a sexual assault on a pony. The suspect was caught on CCTV entering a stable, and he remained inside for about 15 minutes. On exiting the building, he was unclothed. Police swarmed the area following a call about the incident in Trowbridge, Wiltshire yesterday evening. However, despite the use of a police dog and drone, the man wasn't located. It's said officers did locate a chain dog lead thought to have been used during the attack. A vet was called to the scene and swabbed the pony for human DNA. A spokesperson for Wiltshire Police said that officers responded to a report of a suspicious incident at a farm involving a man reportedly trespassing. They confirmed that an investigation into the incident is ongoing. Anyone with information should contact the force on 101, quoting crime reference number 5224 0009 048. Follow us on TikTok for more Wiltshire news videos. For the full story, always visit our website, wiltshire999s.co.uk. This is hard to believe. This
Fuck that. I'm out.
I'm expecting nothing less. But there you go. All right, let's get
So
into.
if you see Ben, you know what he is doing.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, on to the 2 video games. So these are the 2 video games I'm picking myself. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom's the first one. I'll just go over why that's so nostalgic for me. It was one of the first PS2 games I had when I was a kid. It was an actual good licensed game and a good platformer. It was very, very respectful to the SpongeBob IP. It copied a lot of stuff. You got to go to different locations in the show, which was really cool, like Jellyfish Fields, Rock Bottom, the Mermalair, Sand Mountain, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, which I'm not sure if that is actually shown in the show that often, or if you see him on his ship, but I don't know if you actually see the graveyard. So that might be just a new original thing that they came up with for the game. Kelp Forest.
I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, Kelp Forest as well. You get to go inside the Krusty Krab. The only thing I was a little bit gutted about was that you could never go into the kitchen in the Krusty Krab. You could never go in and mess around with the grill. You could do that in.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you could do that. You can see it through the window, like you can see it through the little hole that Squidward always talks to SpongeBob through, but you cannot see it in the. But you cannot actually go in there. You could in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, but that game wasn't really that good. What else is good about it? SpongeBob's character suits platforming really well. He uses his bubble wand as like his bubble blower as a means of attack. He can do an upwards attack where he hits things with his head. He can do a slam attack where he puts bubbles on his feet and slams the ground. He's got a bubble launcher as well where you can launch a guided missile. Patrick's pretty basic. Sandy's got a lasso and she does a lot of cool stuff with that. The boss fights are decent. There's about, I think, how many is there now? 1, 2. There's Prawn, King Jellyfish, and then the 3 boss fights: Robot Patrick, and Robot SpongeBob. I'm trying to think, is there any other? Oh, Flying Dutchman is a boss fight as well. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the game's really good to the SpongeBob material. Did you ever play it?
No, I haven't. I think I can get it on the PS5, so I might have a look into getting it.
Yeah, you can get rehydrated on there. You might as well. Yeah, it's a easy few trophies for you. It's a fun play.
I think it's free.
It's free. You should get it then, man. Definitely get it.
Let me have a look. Let me turn on the PS5 and I can look and what we're doing the episode.
Flip the camera around for a laugh. That would be pretty cool.
All right, hang on.
To see the brilliant PS5.
Hang on.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, GC.
There we go. Let's turn it all on.
The PS5 actually doesn't look that big on camera, but then when you actually see it in person, it's absolutely bloody massive.
It is massive. I think
I
it's
guess-
because the TV is not that small as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But you see the Switch there next to
Oh.
the thing, it looks tiny.
Yeah, the Switch looks bloody minuscule, man.
Oh, let's look at this. Hang on, where's the remote gone? Oh, where's that gone? Hang on a second, I just need to change a few things.
Fair enough.
You can look at my new picture for now.
If
Hang on.
you want, yeah, let's have a look. Pokemon.
Yep. Hang on, what have I done? I've got things going down for a sec. Because it's gone onto my fire stick and not there we go.
Oh,
It went on the fire stick, that's all.
yeah.
Let's turn the sound down and we can carry on talking about the
So I was going to ask,
SpongeBob.
have you actually paid for the PS5 membership then, or do you just have the PS subscription to play the games? Or Wait.
I've got the membership.
I was going to say, yeah, of course you have, because we play GTA Online. So have you got a year one or 3
Yeah.
months? Or?
3 months. I think it's 3-month one.
Do you reckon
So
you'll get
I
a
got
year
Scott Pilgrim. Oh, I want to. It's only like 40 quid.
40 quid? That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I always thought it was 50 quid. Bloody hell. PS5.
Well, it might be 50 quid, but that's still not bad. So I've got Scott Pilgrim free, Sims free, GTA free, Teardown free, Apex free, Arkham Knight free,
George,
Ghostbusters free.
I've got some bad news. It's 50,
What?
it's 60 quid, it says. What a bloody rip-off. I thought it'd be 50 still. My God.
Oh, it must have gone up a bit then. I think I'll keep with the ones I've got now.
So you'll keep a 3-month one every so often then.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. They bloody ask an arm and a leg. Modern gaming companies do. Bloody hell.
I know.
Game creators. God. I wonder if the Switch is still like 17 quid a year though.
Probably. There we go.
Oh, 22 quid now it says.
Look.
Oh no, 17. Oh no. Let's have a look. Does it say it's free? It's hard to see the screen from here.
Oh, you can't comment, is it? Yeah, because I've got the pay thing. It's free,
No,
and
get it then.
when it should be 25 quid.
Get it then, man.
I've just started downloading it
Nice.
because I know I've got another one downloading at the moment.
Yeah, as I said, let me know what you think. It's a solid platformer, very respectful
Yeah.
to the SpongeBob IP, great voice acting, great atmosphere. It's sort of like Mario 64, like you have to collect a certain item. Basically, it's a golden spatula. You have to get so many golden spatulas to move on to the next section. And obviously with Mario 64, it's golden stars, isn't it? So
So I've got the Ghostbusters video game downloading at the moment.
Ghostbusters!
And that's meant to be a great game. The original Ghostbusters game, I think it's meant to be really good.
But a couple more things I was going to quickly say about SpongeBob BFBB. And I just liked messing around in Bikini Bottom, to be honest. Once I completed the final boss, I thought, what do I do from here? Is there any more things I can do? But obviously there isn't. That's the end of the game. You can 100% it, but I didn't realise what the 100% was, which was just all the characters singing "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants," and all that nonsense.
I bet that's quite fun to have at the end there.
I guess for a 2003 licensed game it is, and it's not that hard to 100%, but bloody hell, it's a bit like, I prefer like just some little extra section or a big cutscene with actual dialogue instead of just like all the characters singing the tune. I don't know. Do you want to talk about a nostalgic game for you? Then we'll go back to my Battlefront 2.
Yes, so my nostalgia game is Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, I never would have guessed that. Bloody hell. Fair play, man.
It's one of the only games that I really played on the PS2 because for its time it was fantastic. The driving, the story, the worlds, all fantastic. I know you're a big fan of it as well.
Yeah, I'm still only on World 3, unfortunately. I just have not had much time to bloody get through it.
I think I can never get past World 1 because that end mission, you get to the spaceship. I always found it really hard.
Well, I'm trying to. Nah, well, you're thinking of World 6, aren't you? Or like the World 7?
I'm a grandpa.
No, the World 1's Homer Simpson.
Yeah. Well, I now got stuck in the end bit anyway for that.
Maybe it was just the final. Are you sure you didn't get stuck on the final mission?
Not of the game, because I never got to play it as least for Bart or Marge.
Oh, I can't think of what mission you're on about. There was was it a racing? There was a racing one which I'm really trying to think what made. Oh, let me have a look.
Look at a final mission for the Homer one.
I've got it up here now.
Yeah. Talking about nostalgia, can I quickly show this off?
It's the Smithers race. So I actually didn't do this. I did an exploit where what you do, unless you're thinking of a different mission, but the Smithers race, because Ben told me about this exploit where if you just drive through the power plant, you just skip the whole race entirely, and the mission ends, and you pass the mission. So I think
I think I'm thinking of a different one then.
bro, there was some really bloody annoying missions in the Bart world, though. Some bloody annoying ones.
The thing is, I'm thinking of where there's waste everywhere. Then at the end of the mission, you get lifted up into a spaceship. So I don't know if that.
That's the Bart world when Bart gets.
Oh right. That's what I'm thinking of then.
Maybe, but yeah.
But yeah.
So, as you didn't complete it, what really sold the game for you as a nostalgic classic?
Well, because really everyone's played it,
Mm-hmm.
and when you think of a PS2 game, that's the one you think of. You don't really think of a lot of others. I know you might have some of the Lego games and like the Final Fantasy and things like that. But really,
there was a shit ton.
Oh, there was, but like as a definitive game that you can say was fantastic on the PS2, it's always a bit hit and run.
It's really sad though that the studio that did it, that was like their big amazing game, Radical Entertainment, and then they're bloody. Hold on. Right, they're still around. Wait, let's have a look. Are they still develop? I don't think they are developing, are they? It just says they're owned by Activision.
Yeah.
They did Destiny as a support team to Bungie. For Bungie. Has Activision like sold them off or something? Anyway, they didn't really. Crash Tag Team Racing was okay. I think Scarface was meant to be all right, but it was just a very hard game. But yeah, it's mad how like they did, the Simpsons Hit and Run, and that was just phenomenal. And every other game has sort of been either not the best or hit and miss,
Yeah.
Oh, where does it say?
If you start with a game like Hit and Run where it's loved by so many people, it's just going to be downhill from there because people are going to be comparing it.
I guess it just depends what you it depends how good the game company is, what the funding's like, and all that jazz. Obviously, Bungie, they made a lot of good games, didn't they? Rockstar made good game after good game,
Yeah.
So it says, I'm trying to look at how it ended. Activision and Radical Entertainment reiterated this statement. Oh God, what the hell? Anyway, so they are still around, but it just looks like Activision owns them, and they're probably not bloody making any more games.
No, well, when they go to Activision, they don't make games, do they? They have the company, never release anything, just like Xbox.
Seems a bit sad, really, like buying out a company and not using them for anything or putting their.
Yeah, it is sad.
Like, what's the point of buying something if you're not going to really use it?
Because they've got the name. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, we've got this company, we've got this company, we've got this company, even if we don't make any game for them.
Thing is, they're kind of, apart from Simpsons Hit and Run, and I guess Crash Team Racer was okay, as I say, the rest of it was a bit crap, so maybe they think, they're not going to make any good games, are they?
No.
But, or any more good games.
Yeah.
But,
what's your next one, then?
Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original from 2005.
Oh, yeah.
So,
even I had this one.
I guess it's another case of someone that's really respectful to the IP. You can do space battles where you've got like, a Republic ship or a CIS ship, or you can have like the Rebellion versus the Empire, and it's just a lot of fun, really. Flying around in space, you can go in their ship and blow things up. You can call troops to come over in your ship and then fly over and then land in their ship and blow shit up. My favourite ship to infiltrate was definitely the CIS ships, just because they actually had like a hangar that you could actually like fly completely through, like you see in Revenge of the Sith. They've got two entries that you can just go and fly all the way through them, or you can go in and go then fly out. Or you can land
if I had that game,
mm-hmm.
And it was a good game, yeah.
But yeah, it had a campaign which was all in-game cutscenes and just one bloke narrating it, Tamira Morrison, which was very, very practical in my opinion for the day. Like, you want to get a game out quickly, just have in-game cutscenes and have one person narrate. And he did such an amazing performance for, narrating a clone trooper who was just talking about what it was like going through the fall of the Republic and the rise of the Empire. And that's what the campaign's called, Rise of the Empire. Because back then, we didn't have the whole storyline with them having chips in their head. It was just like the clones just turned on the Jedi and knew what they were going to do, which I prefer the chip storyline by a landslide. But for the time, this was a good story. How he's like, did we have doubts? Yes.
See, I never knew it was a chip. I thought it was something in the brain that just switched.
No,
that was it. That was there from when they were made.
No, it's an inhibitor chip to make them turn on the Jedi. But yeah, he said, the one clone troop said, we had Ayla Secura there leading us, and none of us could bear to look her in the eye. And obviously,
That's
all
good.
the clones shoot her. The Kashyyyk battle was a lot of fun as well. The objectives in the missions are mostly basic. It's like defend this area, get this command post, destroy this vehicle, kill this person. And you get a mission on Utapau where you could get to play as Kenobi at one point, and then General Grievous comes down. You can fight General Grievous, and in the Rise of the Empire missions, there's actual elite gunships flying around sometimes, which is quite cool. But my favorite mission,
it does sound good.
But my favorite mission has to be the Jedi Temple one, where you go around killing Jedi, because obviously in the films we don't see Order 66. And in most material, we don't see Order 66 in its fullest. So this is your chance to be a clone trooper and just go to all the Jedi.
And I'll bet that's such a bit of story for when you were back as a kid and you've seen the movies and you can actually see what happened that day.
Yeah. And the Jedi are a lot more powerful than clone troopers, so it does make for quite a challenging battle.
I bet it does.
So that one's really good. What else have we got? I guess the final mission's good on Hoth. I don't know. I can't remember a lot of the other missions off the top of my head. I get another Mustafar one that was brilliant because you got to play stormtroopers fighting battle droids. That was fantastic. You never.
That sounds good.
Yeah, you never get that in. I mean, I don't know. Can you do cross generation battles in Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new one?
I have no idea.
But either way, it's still. I think it was really cool for the time to have a mission where you could play as stormtroopers fighting battle droids. The only thing that was sort of missing, I would have really loved the Jedi Order 66 mode. That would have been cool where you take on Jedi, but they couldn't get it put in there. There was an online for it, but I didn't know how to get my PS2 connected to the internet. Instant action's a lot of fun. You just play on random maps. Another great thing which added a lot of play time was Galactic Conquest, where you had your ship and the galaxy, and you'd have to go overtaking over all the planets and winning battles. But you also
quite cool.
But you could buy all these sorts of different things. You could buy this damage thing that damages the enemy's vehicles. You could buy a hero parrot where you can get a Jedi in the battle for the planet you're trying to take over. If a CIS ship entered where you were, you'd have a space battle. You could have extra reinforcements. There was all sorts of power-ups and bonuses that you could have. So that added a lot of replayability. And it was quite challenging to get all the planets.
It really just feel like that game was way before its time.
For sure, man. And there was heroes versus villains where you could play as the heroes and the villains. And there was a mode where you could kill the species of a planet. So you could play as Magna Guards killing Wookiees, or you could play as I think it was Stormtroopers killing Ewoks, or I would have liked to go.
A lot of people enjoy that mode.
With the Ewoks, yeah.
Shame we couldn't have the one for the of a Jar Jar.
That would have been good. There was a good
So I know people would still like that to
Yeah,
today. Just go on and shoot him a bunch of times.
definitely. What else is there to say about the game? I guess it just pays homage really well to Souls, I suppose. I don't really want to go on too long about the game. It just pays homage really
Yeah.
well. It had 2-player co-op, which was really fun. Some good old couch co-op. Used to play that with my dad back in the day. That was a lot of fun. What other cool stuff was there? There was all sorts of different troopers as well. Like with the clone, you had a jetpack trooper. But then with the Empire, you had a similar trooper, but you couldn't control him that well. It was called a Dark Trooper, and he shot electricity, and he could actually he just
Oh
fly.
yeah, I remember him.
So the jetpack trooper could go like that, and you could control him. But the Dark Trooper, he'd go like across the map, which was a lot of fun. Got you out of dangerous locations. What else was cool? I don't know. The maps match the locations really well. It's fun as obviously some of the heroes.
I think it's one of the best Star Wars games we've ever had.
Yeah, I think apart from like Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga, the Skywalker Saga, as much as I criticise it a bit, and Jedi Fallen Order, I'd say that's probably the 4th best Star Wars game, to be honest.
Yeah. I have to
obviously,
think those are quite modern games that you've just mentioned compared to Battlefront 2.
Well, the Complete Saga came out 2 years after Battlefront 2, but to be honest, it was on the 360, while Battlefront 2 was on the PS2 and Xbox original. It felt like it was really pushing the hardware to the limit with that game, man.
Yeah, I think they were.
And you know, if you look at Battlefront 3 mods, they look amazing. There was actually meant to be a Battlefront 3 around 2007, 2008.
Oh, that would have been good.
They couldn't get it finalised, and it just don't look into it too much because it gets people sad thinking what could have been, you know.
Yeah.
But instead, we got bloody Battlefront Elite Squadron and Battlefront Renegade Squadron, I think they're called. I remember Elite
Squadron. That was good.
I never played Renegade Squadron. Elite Squadron had an okay campaign. I guess there was some fun, unique locations. It was a decent PSP exclusive.
PSP, yeah.
Yeah, I'll look it up
now.
now.
They're going to be the best games.
Battlefront Elite. I mean, compared to, as much as the DS is a lot better and a lot more successful, the games that are ported to the PSP actually look like the PlayStation 2 counterparts, while a lot of the DS games that were ported from console were just completely different games.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. This was on the DS? This was on the DS, Elite Squadron was?
Was it? I've never seen it on that.
It had multiplayer as well. Bloody hell. Shock, man.
It must have been better than we thought then.
I mean, a lot of the reviews have sort of given it kind of average and naff scores.
Yeah.
More on the average side, actually.
Which isn't really surprising.
The DS version was given a 5 out of 10, which is a bit of a shame. But what do I think of the game? I would have preferred Battlefront 3 by a million billion years.
I will think a lot of us would.
But you know what? I guess I'm happy they made it. That we finally got a game where you could fly into space and have a ground battle as well. And it was pretty impressive to have that on a portable console.
Yeah.
It's better than not having any game after Battlefront 2. But I'd just say overall, it's probably I didn't really enjoy the instant action in it, man. I found that quite boring, to be honest. And Galactic Conquest, I remember as a kid, I couldn't actually get it working. Like, I don't know what was wrong with it. The interface was just dreadful for Galactic Conquest.
It's probably the game wasn't that good.
Yeah, I mean, what I'd say was cool about it, I like the ground to space stuff. It was all right. The space battles weren't as intricate as Battlefront 2, but I liked how you could go from the ground to space.
Yeah,
because you couldn't actually blow up stuff in the ship. I think you could just land in the ship and tit around. What else was okay about it? I liked how as the story progressed, you could actually like play as a Jedi. Like you could like your character becomes a Jedi in like the final section of the game, which is quite cool.
Yeah, that's good.
And obviously, when I was playing as a Jedi before, you died after so long. While in this game, you could just permanently play as a Jedi, which is quite cool. I like that.
It's a thing like 20 years from now, people will be saying like their nostalgic game was like Fallen Order.
I thought you were going to say their nostalgia game was Fortnite. That would just be
Oh yeah, well that probably will be one nowadays.
well. I mean,
But I think like it's just Star Wars, like Fallen Order.
yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is with Fortnite, the live service is goated. Like, it's for live service, it's the best game ever. Like, they have so many phenomenal updates. But as a game itself, I don't put it up there with like bloody Red Dead 2 and Halo 3.
Yeah, for a game, it's rubbish. For what they have in it, like the collabs they do, like they've just had like Family Guy on there.
Very popular.
That's really good.
And it's fun. It's fun to play a few games with your mates. It's like just switch off multiplayer, isn't it? You switch your brain off. You have a laugh.
Yeah.
You drive like a tit, and you can maybe get a win.
Yeah, it is just a fun mess around game.
Yeah, exactly. Pardon me. Exactly. But yeah, Battlefront 2, amazing. Battlefront Elite Squadron, a bit below average. George, what is your second game then?
My last game is something that will probably be on a lot of people's mind. That's Minecraft. Because it's been on every single console.
It came out in
since it's come out.
2011, so I'll allow that as a nostalgic game. But were you playing it in 2011? Is the question.
Oh yeah.
Serious? You didn't have a? Did you have a game? Did you have a laptop that could run it then?
Well, it was whenever it went on Xbox 360,
That
which I thought was around the same time.
Yeah, that was 2012. You know what? Yeah, I'll allow it, man. When you're 12, it's still nostalgic times. It's sort of towards the end of times I consider nostalgic. But still,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's over 10 years, so I'd say that it's nostalgia.
Yeah, but 2014, I don't really consider like the MCC and what Advanced Warfare like nostalgic childhood games. I sort of just consider them games, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's on that borderline now because that's why Minecraft got that big high. I think around COVID because people came back to it because
I just
it's
mean
a
like,
game they used to play when they were young.
yeah, I just meant like nostalgic for like us 2000 people. You know, I feel like 2000.
But it was one of the only games I've really played, so I'd say for me it is.
Fair enough, man. What do you like about it then? What did you? What's your main appeal?
Well, I think it's because you could do whatever you wanted on it. You
Yeah.
could play multiplayer with friends. You could build whatever you wanted. You could do whatever you wanted. There's no limit to what you could do and say and build and anything really. I think it's one of them games that will never really grow old.
Yeah, they had a lot of good stuff to it, and with all the mods and all the things you can do in it, it's just the ultimate sandbox game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think the one thing it does miss is having those mods on console.
Bro, if you had mods on console, it would bloody blow up. You wouldn't have a PS5.
Well, I think if you had a limit, because I've got Teardown on my console, and that has a mod pack, which is from the Teardown community that have made them, and they've basically probably like purchased them and put them in a little mod pack for you to play.
I guess as long as it's mods that won't break the game, then fair play. Then.
Yeah, I think just like mods and things like not like the girlfriend mod or something like that. So I think that would.
Is that quite interesting?
I have to send you a video after the podcast because let's just say you can't really show it on YouTube.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. So I'll have to find it and show you because it's very weird.
Okay.
But yeah, that I think that's my games done then.
Do you want to leave like TV shows for another time, just because we're at 33 minutes already? Or I want to do films still, like 2 nostalgic films.
Oh, well, let's just say our TV shows, but we don't have to really talk about them.
Sure, that's a fair point then. And to be fair, the 2 ones I'm talking about, I've already reviewed. So, SpongeBob
Right.
SquarePants series 1 to 3, chef's kiss, amazing. Rewatching them now, so much fun still. Great jokes, great characters, great stories. Series 2 of SpongeBob SquarePants, bro, it still holds up. It's amazing, man. A
Yeah.
9.5 out of 10, phenomenal series. Series 1 isn't as good as I remember, unfortunately. It's still great, but it's not like GOAT TV.
I've been listening to a load of SpongeBob songs again recently, just because I came across them, and you see why it was so good back in the day.
Definitely. And yeah, the movie's good. I did actually watch the second movie as well. That was like the final animated film I watched for ages.
Yeah.
Because I thought, mate, I'm 15, I'm getting too old for animated films, and this animated film fucking sucks. It's boring. Yeah. Anyway, SpongeBob SquarePants classic nostalgic show, and which I've reviewed before, and Avatar: Last Airbender, bro, amazing.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Bro, I was watching it as a kid when it was coming out, and I loved it. It was so much fun. Because obviously some American shows, they take forever to come to English TV, but for some reason, they seem to get on top of it with Last Airbender. It kept coming to the UK as quick as it could.
Yeah.
So, amazing
watching that was fantastic. That was.
And I rewatched it in 2014, bro. Phenomenal show, man. Absolutely.
Are you going to watch the new movie that's coming out?
The new show?
Because I think it carries on from the original TV series.
Oh, I thought it was just going to be a remake. No, it's a remake. It's a remake because they have all the same characters.
All right.
I'm going to look up Avatar: Last Airbender live action. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Netflix.
But I thought they were carrying on doing Fire like the last book or something like that.
But no, it's going to be all. It's going to be. I think it's just going to be a remake of the whole show. They've got all the characters in it, man. They've got all the characters in it.
Yeah, I think I'll watch it because it has to be better than the movie that that was made a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they've done a trailer.
And it wasn't even called Avatar; it was just called Last Airbender.
Yeah, true. I'll watch it. It's on Netflix. I've got Netflix. Why not watch it, man?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't have Netflix, but I've got a way to watch it.
Yeah, exactly. You've got your it powers. So
yeah.
So yeah, Last Airbender slaps. What's your 2 shows then?
Well, my 2 shows are probably very, very easy to guess for me.
Oh dear. Oh no.
What do you think they are?
Bloody Henzuki and Zombieland Saga or something, or
how are those nostalgic?
Well,
I watched them in the last 5 years.
Oh, you never know. You never know. You just pick them as a bloody answer.
It's Pokemon.
Oh, I should have bloody guessed.
And Doctor Who. I know Doctor Who is still ongoing. So is like Star Wars and things like that.
I guess it bloody hell. Well, you've went on very, very much about how Doctor Who is a classic show, but you might as well talk a bit about it now.
Well, it's gone on for 60 odd years, and it's always has that new change and being that there for when it came back in 2005, it's always gonna be better than what comes out now. Really, like nobody can beat David Tennant as the Doctor. No one. And then with Pokemon, as I say, it's still around now.
Oh, George, look at
It's
this.
got the same type of thing.
What I've just discovered.
What?
Hold on. Whoa!
What?
Well, has the screen changed
You
for you?
can't? No.
Oh, how's it not changed? Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh shit! If I
Is it
destroy it,
on the video itself?
bro, I'm learning about all this new. Basically, I shrunk us down really small with the StreamYard editing tool. Anyway, go on. Sorry,
That shows on the stream itself.
No, it won't, because it won't come up on my screen once I put
That's
it
a
in.
shame. Yeah, so I think Pokemon has a similar thing to Doctor Who with how it will change its characters as the years go on. Because like you have every 3 years you have new generations, and I think that's very similar to Doctor Who of how that's done it. But yeah, I think overall, like as I showed earlier, I've still got Pokemon stuff around. I've literally got Doctor Who stuff right next to me over here. I would grab it, but it's a bit too far to reach for. Hang on. Oh, let me move. See, sonic screwdriver right here. So I've still got that stuff around me. But yeah.
1 second, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's no problem. So yeah, I think when it comes to them two shows, they've figured out the problem to refresh themselves without making it feel strange, and having a new recurring characters or new creatures and things like that, where the old creatures are still there. Same with Doctor Who, with the old Doctors and old companions still being around. It's got that factor to live long. But I think that's mostly what I've got to say about both of them. Really talking about it now has made me realise how similar they actually are in how they do it. Having the old characters still, but having brand new ones to carry on in a very similar way.
George, I'm looking at this thing on Twitter. Right, it says the
I
most.
thought you deleted that.
No, but I don't look on it as much as before. Bro, the most common dream in the UK, it says teeth falling out. I've never had a dream where my teeth have fallen out. Have you?
No, I'm just trying to think like if you're like having a fight scene in a dream, which I think we've all had. I've never had teeth like falling out then either. That's weird.
Bro, I had this really angry, annoying dream when I was a teenager. I kept hitting this one person who was annoying me in my dream from school, and he was just really.
Oh yeah.
Kept going. You know, I kept hitting him, bam, bam.
Yeah.
And nothing was happening. He was just laughing at me, and I was so angry. I just kicked him in the balls, and he went down.
Brilliant.
It's like some bloody mad TV show, like Indiana Jones, where that bloke's got the sword out, and he just goes.
Was that somebody that I would have known? I'm guessing.
Obviously, it was all just a dream, but in real life, I was hitting it. He wouldn't have won because he never trained. But
no, I think if you punched him, it would have been laughing that much.
No, he probably would have backed away and just curled up into a ball.
Yeah, or ran away.
All ran away. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was the person I just sent you in the chat. In the private StreamYard chat.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I don't know. He wanted to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we take a break from our little nostalgia trip and go on a little trip with some fun and games.
Oh yeah, sure.
I have to say, you do that. I think the new people here won't even recognise that's a joke. I just think you've
I
got a
just think
problem saying that.
well, the thing is, no one's watching, are they? So it doesn't matter. But yeah, if they just steal it,
Yeah,
then they can either look into it and see what all the eats are about, or
yeah. Or
yeah. So
think
what are we doing? Oh
after
shit!
it.
Oh bloody hell! I like this one. So we've got. So let's. You finally got some good cars in there, man. I'm so happy about that. All right then. Let's do.
It's probably because I didn't put your one in there this time.
Anyway, so this is George's Junk, where George gets up pictures of cars and would I drive them or not? Brother Paddy Wagons, absolutely fantastic, man. I'm definitely have that. Definitely drive that. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's only a 2-seater and there isn't much protection. You know, it's not like it's a convertible or anything. It's just open. So it's got the Krusty Krab KK and 2Go on the reg.
A good thing is it's only 2Ks.
Yeah, I was worried you re-edit it to something else.
I feel I really should have, but I never noticed it there.
Imagine me saying, "Oh, I'm so happy that it's just a normal one." Then you put a bloody extra letter in there to make it a mad edgy car.
Yeah, I'll do it next time.
Well, no, you can't use the same. Well, if I see the paddy wagon again, I'll be cautious. But yeah, paddy wagon, definitely drive that. Would you drive that?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Fair enough. I don't get what. Is this just
That's
like some
that's from the Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, that's the one that they used to drive.
Yeah, I'll drive that. Yeah, it looks hilarious. You've got teeth on at the front of the car.
SpongeBob, about from the bottom is ready to play. Nice.
Brilliant. Well, let me know what you think of that. But yeah, I'd drive the Turtles Turtle Power RV any day.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. And apparently it's called the Party Paddy. Party Paddy.
The Party Paddy. Okay.
What was the SpongeBob one called?
Paddy Wagon.
The Paddy. Yeah, sorry. So that's called the Paddy Wagon. The Teenage Mutant Turtles one. Is the Party Wagon?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna. Well, I would have been very shocked if it actually was called the Party Paddy. I'd have been like, what the hell?
So Herbie, what would you drive Herbie?
Yeah, can do.
Bear in mind he can take over the controls at any time.
Oh, then I probably wouldn't trust him. To be fair, I'll say no to Herbie then.
I'd drive Herbie because I know it would be fun.
Yep. All right. So this absolute dog shit. Bum bum bum. Never fear, gay boys here. Well, that's the most shit spot the James ever. I'm right there.
That wasn't Spot the James. I just thought that was funny.
Oh, classic.
Here we go. Start with the back to each one. I have to make these harder now because you find them too easy.
Done a fantastic job with this one. Oh, there we go. Well done. That was really good.
Yeah.
Here I am. Well done. Very big well done. You blurred me in very nicely there. Maybe match up to the smog off the ground there. Very good. Very, very good.
Thank you.
Oh, Mini Thomas the Ghostbuster and Callum's Corner as one of the Ghostbusters. Sorry, Mini Thomas the Ghost and Callum's Corner as a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
Another hard one. Bloody hell, where am I? Is that me there?
It is. Can you figure out what picture it is?
Is it the no means no picture, or is it something else?
It's the James Charles one.
Which one's that? What happens in that one?
The one with you with a top hat on.
Oh, okay. Because I was going
Yeah.
to say, how the bloody hell would you have access to the no means no photo? But you never know. It was some mad meme at college.
Yeah.
Where am I on this one? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I thought you get on one quite easy.
There I am. How have you... What am I doing on it?
It's the one with you with a sad face, but it's upside down.
Bloody rubbish. God. No, that is a good one. That is a good one. It was hard. They were all hard to find. That was a brilliant spot, the
Yeah.
James. What's this shot? Oh.
So this is George's Addiction, the eBay special.
So is this stuff... Okay, so stuff you bought, yeah, not stuff you're selling.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
The stuff I bought.
Is it all... Should I guess... Is it all in total you want me to guess, or just each one?
No, just each one.
I'm going to guess that is 15 quid.
No.
30 quid.
No.
50 quid.
No.
Higher or lower?
You kept going high. It's lower.
Oh. 25 quid.
Lower.
10 quid.
Higher.
12.
I said higher, not lower.
12 is higher than 10.
Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's not that one. I'll say you were very close with your first guess.
That'd be 15 quid.
Yes.
14 quid.
Higher.
What, £14.50?
No, higher.
Uh,
Higher than 15.
17 quid.
Higher.
18.
Higher.
19.
Higher.
20.
Bang on.
Oh, okay.
So 20 quid it was.
Fair enough. Let's have a look at this.
Hang on, before you move on from that one, here is the book itself. It's quite a big one. The next one.
All right, then. Actually, no, we'll go for the Ghostbusters, the Marshmallow Blokes. 35 quid.
No.
£45 quid.
No.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
60 quid.
Little bit higher.
65 quid.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a pretty nice
I
set.
can show you them here. So there's the Ecto one. So it's quite a big model.
Big nice car.
And then the too many puffs there.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But yeah. The last one.
23 quid.
Lower.
20 quid. Lower.
Yep.
15 quid.
Little bit lower.
14 quid.
Tiny bit more lower.
13.
Yep.
Okay. Decent size figure for 13 quid, I guess. Looks
Yeah.
fine.
It should have been 40.
Bloody hell, you got a bargain on that one then, bro. Was there any
I
marks?
did. It was on bids.
Oh, fair enough.
And I'm guessing they expected a lot more people to be on it, but they didn't.
Yeah, well, lucky day for you, innit?
It is.
All right then. So now on to two films each. Then two nostalgic films. Oof.
Do you want to say your first one?
Incredibles. I absolutely love that one, man. I was tempted to say Shrek
Oh,
and
that's
Shrek.
interesting.
I was tempted to say Shrek and Shrek 2, but nah. The first one I'm going to pick is The Incredibles.
That's a good one, that is.
Just a fun, honestly, one of my all-time favorite films, and I'd say it might be like the fourth best superhero film ever, at least in the top 10 maybe, but I'd put it at fourth for a lot of reasons, man. I just think it's such a unique hero story. I like how it's actually about a family of superheroes instead of just like a team or just one person. The villain's really unique. It's like a fanboy villain who, got...
Yeah.
And there's an interesting argument, like, for why he's a villain. Like, it's not just some evil, nasty bloke. It's a dude who really wanted to help Mr. Incredible. He's a big bloke, was a big geezer at his fan club. And instead of Mr. Incredible letting him down easy and saying, look, man, your hero shit is dangerous. You don't have any powers. Stay out of it, please. But instead, Mr. Incredible really belittles him and has a go at him and says, you're not affiliated with me!
Yeah.
So, as you've seen in those memes where it's like really big fan of someone. You're not affiliated with me, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson's amazing in it as Frozone or whatever his name is.
I didn't realise it was Frozen.
Yeah, he's a legend.
That's cool, that is.
And the family's cool. Helen's cool. Dash and Violet are all right. Dash. Jack is just a baby. Edna's quite Edna Maud. Gobble. You are Elastigirl. All that jazz. Very cool. Very cool.
Nice one.
I guess the little bloke as a go at him was quite funny. You authorised payment on a shitty policy? Don't tell me about their coverage.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
Brilliant.
Good thing you got away too. You were this close to you losing your. Then he goes flying through the walls and somehow isn't dead.
I
still haven't watched The Incredibles 2. I've only watched like 5 minutes.
I was about to ask about that one.
Yeah, I've only watched like 5 minutes of it because I want to see what happened with the Underminer battle, as that was the cliffhanger the original ended on. But I've heard it's just a very, very average film. But I might get around to watching it eventually down the line.
I think it's very average, but I'm guessing it's still enjoyable.
What else is great about it? Trying to think, to be honest. I don't know. It's I guess how it was a world of superheroes was quite interesting, and then they all have to go into retirement, quote unquote. But Syndrome, he actually killed them all off.
And how they don't wear capes.
Yeah, no capes.
That scene haunts people, I think.
What, when the cape gets snagged in the elevator or gets caught in the plane turbine?
Oh yeah, I'm more thinking caught in the plane turbine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you know what was really cool? That's how Syndrome actually died. He got caught in the turbine, didn't he? Good foreshadowing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Syndrome's plan's quite interesting as well, because it's like kill off all the superheroes by luring them back into the old superhero lifestyle. And then obviously once your machine has beat all the superheroes and you've got all the control and all that jazz, you fly over to the city, beat the machine, then you're the superhero now. And then once you're big and famous, you sell off all your equipment when you want to retire. And then when everyone is, as he said, when everyone's super, no one will be.
Yeah. I think the robot designs are fantastic in it as well.
Yeah, the big ball, with the legs.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
But yeah, I watched the film a shit ton of times. Easy watch. Barrel of fun.
Definitely.
Great characters, great story. Phenomenal superhero film. As I say, I put it at number 4, man. I put Across the Spider-Verse at number 1, Into the Spider-Verse at number 2, and then Dark Knight at number 3. And then actually no, sorry. Dark Knight at number 1 still. then Across the Spider-Verse, then Into Spider-Verse, then Incredibles. But because I had a thing about it, and I think The Dark Knight just slaps, man. But I don't know, it's difficult between those
Yeah,
three
it does.
because The Dark Knight sort of falls off a little bit at the end with Harvey Dent as the villain. Only a little bit, only a very, very little bit. The very, very end, it kind of falls off.
See, I always thought that bit was good with Harvey.
Oh, you liked it? I mean, the problem
Yeah.
is you didn't have enough of him as Two-Face in the film. You just had him as
No,
himself.
you didn't.
And it made it for a good sad downfall as you really got to know Harvey Dent, because in the original one, I think what's his name? The bloke who plays Lando Calrissian, he was Harvey Dent in Batman '89, but you don't really see
All
him.
right.
And then, but instead in Batman Forever, it's actually Tommy Lee Jones, or is it Harvey Lee? No,
Harvey
sorry,
Lee Jones, I think.
Harvey Lee. Tommy Lee Jones, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is Tommy Lee Jones. He's him instead. He's Two-Face. I think.
Yeah, I
is
think
it
that's more of a fit.
Billy D. Williams, I think.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it is. That's his name. So yeah, he was Lando in the first. Lando. He was Harvey Dent in the first Batman, but then they replaced him with Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah. Do you want to hear one of mine?
Yeah, you go on, man. The floor's yours.
This one you might not have heard of, but it's one I used to like quite a bit. Called Ice Princess.
Damn.
It's probably worth watching the trailer to like get a thing. I think you'll be able to watch it because it's a very old film now.
No, I'm not going to actually watch the trailer. No,
I'll just look it up. Just look it up.
I'll look at it and keep it muted to see what's happening.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
It's basically like about an ice skater.
Okay, it just looks like a typical old video. It just looks like a really old Disney film. It just looks like, your High School Musicals. And I can't.
No, it's not really High School Musical.
No, but I mean the way
the way yeah.
Shot, I mean,
it's actually got a good story to it. And if you watched it, without knowing it was a Disney film, you wouldn't really notice.
Damn, High School Musical was 2006. It feels like it was.
I know.
It feels like it came out in 2004. I never watched it properly, but I remember my cousins having it on, and it was just.
I saw the first one.
I like how it's a low budget film, though. I like how it's a low budget film. 4.2 million it cost to make, and I'm guessing it made absolutely bank at the box office. Let's have a look.
Probably. And those older Disney live action films actually had story and depth to characters, and chose the right person to be the right actor or actress.
Oh, right. No, that says High School Musical 3. Still, it's a very low budget film and it made loads. So when a film can do that, fair play. Does it make... I don't know. Oh, I can't remember it that well. Anyway, I was going to say, though, what I mean by old Disney films, obviously, there are some good live action ones, like Pirates of the Caribbean slapped, but I just mean there's the ones that look like High School Musical, which are just shot and edited a certain way.
Yeah.
They're just shot a bit amateurish.
But like, they're better than what they do now.
I've got no idea what they're doing now with live action.
What's it called?
Apart from the obvious, which is Marvel and Star Wars.
Look up like Disney Channel and things like which would have been in the same league as like these movies we're talking about. I think it's called Zombies.
Okay.
And it looks rubbish. But they've made like 3 of them.
Oh. Shall I move on to my next film then?
If you want to, yeah.
Da 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 na 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 living la vida loca. Shrek 2.
Oh, I didn't even recognise the song.
Well, that's probably one of the weakest ones from its soundtrack, to be fair.
I thought you might have done Somebody Once Told Me.
What?
I know it's from the first one, but it's in the second one as well.
Somebody Once Told Me.
Yeah.
Oh, All Star, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey now, you're an All-Star. Yeah, of course. No, it's called All-Star, bro. But wait, what? It wasn't in the
Oh,
second.
it's called All Star.
It wasn't
I
called.
think it was in there for a little bit.
No, it wasn't. The only the
Oh,
Shrek film it was in was Shrek the Third, but it's only for 1 second where Shrek's walking into the Worcester High School and they're playing on the trumpets.
right.
As he's walking in, which is a pretty
It's
good
been
nod.
ages to watch Shrek 2, really.
It doesn't make it shit. It doesn't make it any less shit Shrek the Third, but it's still a good little nod.
Yeah.
It's like the one song that they have in Shrek 2. It starts off with "I need some sleep."
I thought, which one's I Need a Hero in?
Shrek 2. That scene was amazing. Man.
Yeah.
That's such a good scene.
It is a good scene, yeah.
When Shrek's on Mongol. Oh, Mongo. That's his name. I can't believe I can't say his name. Mongo.
I thought you said a different word that sounded very similar then.
No,
You're not called a very smart person.
no, that's what I felt like accidentally. But I think I did accidentally say that. Mongo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
I need to make sure that I don't say Mong.
I'll try and read so I can go and click that.
Oh dear.
1 hour 5, yeah.
Well, there you go. I made a big deal out of it. I dropped myself in that edgy meme.
He really did.
Anyway, no, I was going to say in Shrek 2, there's a song that starts off with "I Need Some Sleep" by the Eels, and then in Shrek the Third, there's a song that says "I got some sleep and I needed it" by the Eels as well. So there is some cool things that they do. It's just, I don't know. Shrek the Third sucks. Anyway, let's talk about Shrek 2. Shrek gets called to Far, Far Away after he's accepted by Fiona in the first film for his ogre form. And in the second one, society's got to accept Shrek. Fiona's parents have got to accept him, which is a bit difficult because society's not necessarily cool with ogres by that point. Yeah, it's just a fun, cool film. The jokes are great. It's paced really well. The fairy
The film had a lot of layers as well.
But the fairy godmother's a great villain. The stakes are... The thing is with Shrek films that the stakes aren't necessarily massive, are they? Because in the first one, all it is Fiona gets married to Lord Fuckwad, and then Shrek just goes back to his swamp where all the creatures are gone. That's all it is. Shrek loses someone, the love of his life, and whatever, you know. It's quite depressing, but it's not like he's going to get shot or anything.
But it is a kids' film.
True. But no, there's still kids' films with really high stakes. The Incredibles had high stakes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it has to have high stakes. Sometimes I like low stakes because anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know that.
Have you watched the new it's not Cat Hat, Puss in Boots?
Yeah, amazing. The Last Wish is phenomenal, bro. Amazing.
I haven't watched it yet.
Bro, you should. It's nearly as good as Shrek 2. It's not far off.
Yeah. What I've seen, it does look as good as Shrek 2, yeah.
But so anyway, with Shrek 2, what the hell was I even saying? Oh yeah, the stakes. Thing is, you know that the world's not going to get sucked into a black hole, don't you? You know that the world's not going to blow up. So sometimes I like that the stakes are low. Actually, no, a lot of the times I like that the stakes are low, but I'm just saying there are low stakes. All that happens is Shrek doesn't go and fight the fairy godmother. He just goes back to his swamp and does whatever he wants. I like Puss in Boots' arc. How he's like, I am in debt to you with my 9 lives. I am Antonio Banderas. That's pretty cool. Obviously, Donkey's just a loud, mad sidekick in this one. He's a lot of fun. He's very funny. He's good to have along for the ride. Fiona doesn't really do much in it, but she gets the final call, so who cares? She gets to choose if she wants to be a human again or an ogre. It's nice how Harold's so against Shrek, but yet he was secretly the frog. He was secretly the frog prince, wasn't he? So.
Yeah, that was good.
What else is there to really say about the film? I mean, just really fun. You should rewatch it if you get the chance. Definitely. nostalgic film. I watched it a shit ton, loved it, still enjoy watching it now. Yeah, what's your film?
Well, it was quite difficult to choose for me, actually.
Wait. The Doctor Who movie from 1995 or whatever it was.
Actually, you nearly got it right. It was 96.
Oh,
I nearly chose that one. Actually, but I thought it was a bit of a cop out, being that I've already chosen the actual TV show.
yeah.
But what I chose was. Can we have a drum roll? Those Feuders Day Off.
Insert different buildings and areas. But yeah,
I don't get the joke.
no, doesn't Ferris Bueller's friend go like that for
Oh yeah.
straight?
Yeah, right. But yeah, it's always a movie I really enjoy, and the music bits in it, and actual story is always really funny to watch. And to me, it never gets old.
Yeah, it is a fun film. It's just nice to see Ferris mess around and one up everyone. Again, objectively, I don't think it's like the best film ever, like Ben says, but it's pretty good. Pretty good film.
I think it's close to being near perfect.
No, I wouldn't go that far, bloody hell, but each their own. I get it. I do get it. It is an easy watch. I just feel like there's not really... I know it just feels like one of them 80s films, which is just a bit of a cult classic. That's a lot of fun and an easy watch, but I wasn't like... I don't know, I wasn't like next level invested. I just sort of found Ferris to be a bit of a cocky bloke who got everything he wanted. No pushback, hardly any. Funny, good scenes.
Well, it wasn't really cocky. He just used what he had to his advantage.
I don't know, just these dudes are a bit like, oh, I'm so ahead of the game and talking at the camera. It's just like, oh, come on. It just sort of makes... When I was younger, I probably think he was the coolest bloke ever, but as a grown man, I just sort of think like, oh, God, it's just cringy.
I still think he's a cool guy in it.
Each their own, in it. Fair enough. But yeah, at least I wasn't left bored with that 80s cult classic. Like when I watched The Goonies recently. It was a bog standard average film. But like Ferris Bueller, I do think it's a really good film. Don't get me wrong, I do think it's really good. You know, I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah, it is really good.
But no, I shouldn't really be criticising because it's your nostalgic. I think film. I'm just saying what I think of the film.
Oh yeah, I think you can say what you want to about it.
I was worried you were going to say Bill and Ted or Austin Powers. But
I'll say that they nearly were a pick, but I wanted to do something nice and fun.
Yeah.
Even though like Austin Powers is fun.
Mm-hmm. But I guess we can nicely wrap up there. And so you've got a few videos planned then coming up.
Well, I think the channel has been a bit dead at the moment, but I think my focus is going to be on it. I've got a test I want to do where I put reactions onto a different channel.
No, don't make don't.
No, I'm gone because it will end up as a video to see if I upload onto this different channel. Will it grow quicker than the normal channel because it's a reaction channel, like something like that? But we'll have to see. It might not happen. It might happen. I don't know yet. I want to do more live reaction stuff, like watching more of the Callum's Corner videos that come out. So on this second channel, or maybe on the main.
But I'll give you my honest advice with all that, right? I know you just said you were going to do it for a video to see if your channel, if a new channel does well. But the thing is, all I'll say is, if you're not uploading anything to your channel now, you've got no chance of being able to run 2 channels. As well, like I'm just being honest, but as well,
No,
like,
it wasn't going to be like a channel that will all have content. It'll have content for this video, and then it would probably slow down, and then
fair enough then.
all of them would go back on the main.
If it did well, though, wouldn't you be tempted to continue it if it did really well?
Probably, yeah.
But the thing is, you got to remember though, with your channel, when you were spamming out videos, I think it was in 2021. I'll see if I can find them now. Like, I think you did a KFC crisp review. You reviewed WandaVision.
Oh, I forgot about the Christmas video. That was good.
What
Yeah,
else?
I need to get back into reviewing content.
Here we go.
I've just been binged the whole series of what I really enjoy. So I
was
think
gonna
I'm going to go back to more review stuff.
No, I was going to say, so this is all the stuff that you had going on all this time ago. So you had like, you know, I remember you spamming out videos, the Cruella review, Mortal Kombat trailer reaction, a Doctor Who figure book, the TARDIS collection, WandaVision episode 1 and 2, KFC Chris review, WandaVision unboxing. I remember you pumping so much stuff out, man. So if you can sort of get back onto that role where
I should do, yeah.
But yeah, if you can get back onto that role where you're reviewing collectibles, doing food reviews, talking about TV shows here and there, maybe a reaction here and there, and on top of that, you've got the DW series and the BTSs, all that jazz.
And the main video I'm working on, which is going to be a massive video, is the PS5 video, because I was going to release your bit before, but I thought put it as like a mini part 2 if somebody wants to go and watch it.
You should do more mystery drink. You should do more mystery drink and food things.
I've got something.
Like me,
I've got something planned for that. I've seen some food and drink out and about. So,
what are we going to do a video? Are we going to do a video on Thursday where you give me and Liam something to drink?
I might do actually. I have. Yeah, I will do that. I'm doing that then. So you'll.
I really enjoyed doing the Prime one. That was quite cool. But remember this video, George. That's all I'll say. Remember what you promised yourself.
All my life.
Oh, of course you bring it up. Because you never stop about it.
4 videos a week! No, sorry, not 4.
I'm not doing 4.
2 videos, guys! Fuck you all!
I don't take shit.
Yeah, it'll probably be 2 again.
If anybody tell me what to do,
because I have got videos filmed, I just haven't bothered editing them up. I've got a video from I think 2021 or early 22 that I wanted to upload where I was the first person in a new HMV.
Bloody hell, I look like a brick shit house in this thumbnail. Man, I look like fucking Logan Paul, bro. Absolute tank of a thing. Bloody hell.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you want to quickly watch that video? I thought that was quite funny.
But no, all I'll say though, with that Vengeance one that you did, always just, it's fine to do those rants, but I would never do a video again saying, I promise 1 video a week or 2 videos a week, because things can change. Like a week down the line, you never know, you could get like a job where you're working 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So never promise any content, man. All I'd do if I was you is just talk about what you want to talk about and then leave it there.
I thought about Cam's Corner. I thought it would be quite fun.
Actually got.
Yeah, but he never.
At last, so
I thought there might be some comments.
Against the TV.
No, I never get comments.
Get a chair out and put books on it. I can actually sit here, put my hands around, and actually touch the things.
That's like Cam's Corner.
And actually speak.
Yeah. That's what I got my tripod. That's the first video I filmed with the tripod. That is.
This one is a bit of a different video. So if you're a fan of the channel, you know we do the Doctor Who series. Well, we're filming episode 5 today.
Looks like you got some sandwiches there, very casual, and 2.
Oh yeah.
And 2 Pepsi Max cans.
It's because I filmed this just before the main part of the video happened.
Fair enough.
Which you'll probably see in the thumbnail and the guys' reactions. I went and brought this off.
So skip to the bit.
I've got one bottle, cost me 12 quid,
12 quid, what a rip-off.
and I'm going to get the James and Liam to try it. So, I've got the guys here, and as I was saying in the start,
I forgot to put that picture above us.
Oh, yeah, bloody hell.
kind of drink in
Goodness
here.
gracious.
Can you guys have a guess of what it could be?
Cat piss.
Oh, that's close. I
wouldn't be past
No.
it.
No, it was dog piss. No.
Brilliant.
No, so I spent 12 quid on this drink. So 4 times the actual price of the actual street value of what it is.
Okay.
And so it is.
That was actually a brilliant reveal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it is.
It was.
Brilliant.
Oh, thank goodness.
Prime the KSI edition. So there
Thank
it-
God.
it
I
is there.
thought it was going to be some dodgy shit or something. I was really worried. I thought we're going to be drinking some laced spike stuff, but thankfully it's
No.
dry.
12 quid I paid for this from one of the shops up our local hill
Mhm.
place. I forget what you call it now. So our local shopping centre, that's it. So 4 times the price I paid. I wasn't going to open it being it's the only one, but I've
Let's see what we thought.
probably-
then. What we
We're not having any prime yet, but you know, if it's free, who cares?
yeah, when you fin.
It's really too.
Yeah.
And we'll all do it.
Yeah, I think I said about a
Myself,
watered
we're not
down
having any-
Carling.
It smells kind of like mango.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, man.
It smells kind of like mango-y.
Yeah.
I'm priding myself in not having any prime yet, but you know, if it's free, who cares?
Yeah, when you fin. There's 12 quid.
Yeah.
And we'll
Very
all
generous,
do
yeah,
it
still
together.
thank
You'd have watered down Carling for free if it was given for free, wouldn't you?
Oh, of course, yeah. You know, you'd have flat coat.
I'd stand by that, yeah. I
As
would
long
have
as it's
watered
not
down
stale.
Carling if it was for free.
We all went doing it at the same time. Okay.
Putting it
It
together.
was a good drink, that, though.
I'll leave a little bit, so at least I know I've still got some.
See, with the green one next, I enjoyed that when I first had it.
There we go.
But when we had it together, I thought it was
Do
awful.
one and down it.
Down it, down it.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Well, I don't know
I
what I
like
think
it.
about that.
I like it. I think it's all right.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, I did the green one, didn't I? And that was a lot more sharp.
Smelling this, I thought it would be a lot more sweet. It's sort of like nice but flat, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the type of thing I've got as well. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I like it too.
Good, Eddie.
I think that's been a while since I've had one. I think it tastes like apple and mango.
Good.
Yeah.
Can we watch that again?
Definitely,
It tastes like.
That's funny, that one.
No.
yeah. It's definitely that type of.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I like it too. I think that's been a while since I've had one. I think it tastes like apple and mango, Josie.
No.
Yeah. It's definitely that type of flavour.
It's a familiar taste. Yeah. But yeah, no.
Like to me, like when I had the line one, that was very like it hit you right in the face. But with that, it goes down quite nice and smooth, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go, the green one.
So, even though I've tried it,
Oh, that ain't very good. I'm not a fan of that.
It's quite.
It smells a bit manky.
yeah, 6 2023 were good.
It might be a bit
Just-
sour.
Oh dear.
It's sour, I can tell you.
Yeah, it is lemon. That.
So is it purposely meant to smell a bit odd?
I'm guessing so.
No, I'm not a fan of this. It smells like this old. I don't know how to explain it, but it smells like this old SpongeBob game I had. Like it had this weird smell to it.
That's a weird comparison.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
That is the weirdest comparison I've ever heard.
I can't remember which SpongeBob game really smelt weird. I'm really trying to think. I think it might have been Lights, Camera, Pants, to be honest.
There we go.
Oh shit, we're all going to wait at the same time, weren't we? I've just tasted a bit of it, but I'll let you know.
But
what I think.
what do you think? 'Cause I can't remember that much of what mine was like.
It's sort of like it doesn't taste as strong as it smells, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's sort of like flat but drinkable.
But you know what? If it's drinkable, I guess that's not the worst
It's
thing
not
ever.
No, it's not the worst.
I don't think it's that good. There's a bit of a strong aftertaste, but apart from like,
I don't like it.
Oh, you were like, oh damn.
It's that strange, but I enjoyed it the first
Not
time.
really a fan.
But the second time, I didn't like it.
Right, let's see how you end this one then.
5 of the Doctor Who series, so you'll see that when it comes out, and we'll see you next one. Goodbye. I'm leaving that in now.
No.
There we go.
Oh shit, we're all going to wait at the same time.
Now, what did Liam say about it?
But yeah, not really a fan.
No, I'm not a fan of that at all.
I'm
Actually.
okay with it. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Well, let's see Liam's
So,
reaction.
you'll see that when it comes out, and we'll see you next one. Goodbye.
Oh, she's just had no reaction. She was like, for fuck's sake.
I'm leaving that in now.
No.
I love how he just had hardly any reaction at all. He was just like, damn. Well,
There's having him right on the corner then.
I guess we can nicely leave that one there. How has it been an hour and a half? Crazy. I'm kind of glad that Liam wasn't feeling up to it and was feeling under the weather for this podcast, because we would have been here forever if we had a third person saying 2 films, 2 games, and all this jazz. But maybe we can get Liam to pick our own one, or maybe we can say, oh, Liam, what's 2 nostalgic games for you on another podcast? Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe we can do a part 2 another day.
Yeah, or maybe on the segment one, we can say to Liam, what's 2 nostalgic games for you? Then we can ask him on another one, what's 2 nostalgic films? I don't know.
Yeah.
All good. Well, anything you want to say before we end the podcast?
I think that's about it. There'll probably be videos coming back to the channel soon. But we'll have to see how that goes now.
Yeah. Well, everyone, 200 episodes. Will we get to 300?
Probably. When was episode 100?
Thing is, circumstances change. You 2 years down the line, you just don't know what everyone's going to be up to. However,
No.
no matter what my circumstances are, I will always do my best to do a podcast when I can.
Yeah. Plus, we've got the internet.
Exactly, yeah. Which is obviously a brilliant tool. Oh shit, I've scrolled too far down. Episode 100. Wait a second. Episode 100 was Mark. Oh no, that was episode 101. Where's episode 100? Is episode 100 gone? How is this? Oh wait, no, I remember it now.
Is it on videos?
It's on videos, yeah. Me and Gampat, I uploaded it, yeah. He was reviewing the what's it called? Oh, where is he now? Gampat. It was, here we go, Lego Ideas, yeah, episode 100. It was 8th of May 2021. So in 2 years we've done we've done pretty good. 2 years. No, wait, no, not 2 years. What I'm on about? 3 years, God's sake. Over the next 3 years, can we bang out another 100 episodes?
I think so.
I mean, yeah, we'll just do our best, see what happens. Probably.
Bear in mind, me, I had a few breaks in between.
That's a good point. I had like months off. Well, I had pretty much August, the end of August, September, and I think a bit of October off.
Yeah.
So, and obviously I wasn't as up for doing as many podcasts at that point. So, yeah. Who knows, eh? Hopefully we get to 300. Who knows if James the Coltrane blows up and I was making a living off of YouTube, there would definitely be a lot more pods. So,
yeah.
But we'll just have to see how that unravels.
Yes, it will do.
I just wanted to quickly mention the Lego Star Wars video. I have recorded some audio for it, but I've been very busy, unfortunately. So I've only.
That's no problem.
Thing is, you obviously get all proper updates of it. You, Ben, and Liam.
Yeah.
Because we have a group chat dedicated to like updates on the video on Messenger, just me talking about stuff and discussing creative things. So you get updates and everything that I'm doing. So, but obviously, obviously everyone else isn't going to get live updates, are they? So I'm chipping away. I'm doing my best. That's all I can say, to be honest.
That's all you really can do, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I've got stuff planned, but it's just getting to filming it.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe in a month, 2 months, I've nearly got the whole thing done, or maybe I've only got a bit of it done. We'll just have to see how it all goes down and what the hell is going on.
Yeah, you never know.
Thing is, I'm at least hopefully aiming to get the Lego Star Wars video out and the other video that I have planned as well. The top 10 reasons for XYZ, which I'm not going to say what it is. But
I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
Because me and you were talking about the ideas for it.
So at minimum, I'll get them out. Maximum, maybe I'll get them two and the video on Red Dead Redemption 2 I want to do as well. Maybe. And who knows?
If you wonder what I was doing, I was going with the head off the floor.
And who knows? Maybe an even smaller video after Red Dead 2. Who knows, eh? But yeah, I do want to try and get the whole Doctor Who series wrapped up by the end of 2024, though. So
I think we have to, really.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a bit of time in 2025, but not loads for myself. So
yeah,
a bit of time. There'll still be a bit of time, like January, February, a bit of March, April potentially, but I want to try and do a lot of stuff with April. So
yeah,
I don't know if I would
we'll
want to
see how it goes.
Sitting around editing. If I was going to sit around editing, I want to get something else on James the Coltrane to feed over for a few months of to feed over.
And I think getting everything over to where you go will be quite stressful.
Exactly, yeah. So it could lead to like months of not doing, weeks of not doing any sort of video editing or recording or anything. So
yeah.
And obviously, I want to try
and if you can't do the podcast during that time, we'll just have to take it over for a bit.
Oh, okay. No, I'll be able to do. I mean, all it requires is bloody. All I need to do is probably get another webcam because I struggle to get all sorts of stuff over there, and I think webcams are just so delicate. Get another webcam. Yeah. But actually, no, all I really need to do is set this laptop up and just go on StreamYard, and that's it. It doesn't need to be a magnificent setup, does it? I can do one for a little laugh, can't I?
Yeah, you can do, with the setup. Like, I've had this weird setup for how long now?
Your setup is basically you lying in your bed and just talking in your phone.
I've just got rid of my tripod now because I needed my phone to talk to the camera.
It's still
reach down and get that marshmallow head,
but the point is, it still makes for an okay podcast, doesn't it? It doesn't affect.
Oh, it does, yeah. I can see that. It's the entire podcast, and it will still be a fun time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, obviously, it would look a bit shit if the host was like, if I was lying in bed, wrapped up, and just had the camera like this and went, "Hello, everyone." It would look a bit stupid if I did, but if the co-host who's giving up his time to come on,
Oh, I'm a co-host now.
I didn't mean to say.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just verbal. That's nothing. There's no contracted sign. There's no contract sign.
There's no contract with Aaron. I'm the new co-host. James has confirmed it now.
So the very, very regular guest coming on, giving up your time, it's fine. You can basically do what you want. You could do a podcast. I don't want to get the necklace on my face and hurt myself. You could do a podcast like this, like, oh, push my hair the wrong way, fucking hell. You could do a podcast going, what's up, guys? Hello, everyone. You could do this for the whole podcast if you wanted to, or just have your hair in there. You can just do whatever you want, can't you?
Just that.
Exactly. You know, you're giving up your free time, which obviously I highly appreciate. But you know, it's yeah, it's your, you know, so you deserve to do what you want. You can have the most professional setup ever if you want. I mean, Liam just does it in his parents' bedroom, doesn't he? Because the Wi-Fi better, you know.
I wonder if his parents were in bed when he does that, so he's just staring across the room at them.
No, because he's sitting on the bed, isn't he? So we'd see, you know, his dad's bald head in the background. And obviously his mom's cool hair. No, I probably shouldn't have said the bald comment.
Just said it in our chat context.
Anyway, no, the point is we'd be seeing them in the background, wouldn't we? So
Yeah.
that's why Liam says, I have to go now.
Maybe we can have him on as guest for an episode.
I mean, if you know, if Liam's parents wanted to come on as a guest, then that's absolutely fine. But yeah, I think Liam's bedroom setup's amazing. It's just obviously has to use his parents' room, which is still a nice setup. I think mine's pretty cool, but it just looks like I'm in a mad studio. That's just really long.
Yeah, and mine does as well, really, when you're like that. It looks like I'm sitting out.
Yours just looks like you're in the smallest flat in London paying a fortune.
Yeah, kind of.
But you got all the trendy collectibles on the PS5, so it's all good.
Yeah. Let's turn the camera around to.
We'll end that one there anyway. On the next podcast, we'll have to see what you think of Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, we will.
Well, we'll leave that one there then. See you later, everyone. Peace.